Hey everyone, welcome. I'm going to start with Aries. And don't forget, guys, if you want to meet your own spirit guide, free meditation down below. And if you'd like a free mini read, I go live every Tuesday, Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on YouTube. So we're just going to jump straight into Aries. Aries. All right, Aries, this is a message of reassurance. This is a message of hope. There's much good things ahead for you. Whatever it is you're going through right now, that like there's something's taking a toll on your heart, okay? But you're getting a message of soften. The more you allow the internal transformation within you to take place, the softer and smoother and easier this is going to be for you, and you're going to end up and land somewhere good. Okay, so it's kind of like it's almost as if right now you're like having that internal tug of war of like wanting to harden and like I just got to power through and get it done, but also like there's an internal shift within you that's happening and going on right now. So it's definitely a time for you to soften and to allow the internal shift within you. Because whatever it is you're manifesting, it's requiring an internal change within you, right? So check it out. Like you're gonna have to go through this inner change no matter what. So you can harden and you can manifest a temporary job that's going to be from that hardened energy. And then when you're at that job, you're still going to go through that internal soft shift, that inner transformation that's like dying to come out of you right now. It does have to do with you being softer. And much, much more. There's a lot in the transformation, but it is about you being like softer, free flowing, trust in spirit, flow in life. Everything is always working out for me. It's more about really, honestly, Aries, you being willing to admit that you're like, I'm mad at myself for manifesting it this way. I'm the part of me that thought that I could handle this. Love you, boo. We never need to go through something like this again. It's like if you could kind of just admit that like anger of like, oh, why did I manifest it this way? This is definitely harder than I thought it would be going through it. Like that's the discomfort that you feel. So if you name it, anytime you name your emotion, acknowledge it, it just like loosens up and releases out of you. Yeah. Because it's kind of like you're just feeling, am I supposed to relax and enjoy right now? Am I supposed to be doing manifestation work? Am I supposed to be doing spiritual work to allow the transformation? Am I supposed to like, be applying for the job? Am I supposed to be working right now? It's like, believe it or not, like choosing how to spend your time right now just feels like overwhelming. And it's just, I feel afraid of messing it up. And I can't mess it up. 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 Whatever I do, however I do it, I can't mess it up. I'm going through this inner shift and I'm going to allow it to happen. And like from there, you just got to allow the inner shift within you to take place. And how you do that, simple spiritual practice, maybe even a psychology practice, is you got to like stay in your body. So anytime the new sensations come up in your body, you just got to sink into your body a little bit more. Just sink into your body. And wherever you're like, oh, I feel discomfort here, I feel tightness here, still sink into your body. Just notice how big of an area does it cover. When you focus on it, does it have any color? Does it have any texture? All this is about you sinking into and grounding into your body more, being present more. That's what's going to help you, Aries. This is coming from spirit. That's what's going to help you, Aries, in the future. Can you ground into your body so that you can start to feel oh, this is messages from my body right now? Because some of the shift is also you starting to decipher between, oh, this is my body talking to me right now. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Oh, this is my intuition. I don't know why, but I need to pick up these two things from the store. Oh, wait, spirit has something for me right now. A lot of this for you too is also being able to feel a little more guided, a little more spirit led, a little bit more exuding the natural source energy out of you. So you got to sink into your body. The practice Kelly was giving you is going to be one that helps you. Oh, it is a sensation within my body right now. Because sometimes we got to ping you too. And you'll go, wait a second. Okay, I'm in my body. This isn't an emotion. What is this? Oh, it's a message from spirit. Okay. So you do need to ground into your body, learn to get to know it, stay in your body more, be present and authentic, fully accepting. Of course, these are my emotions. Of course, I feel this way. This is normal and natural for me to feel this way. It's normal and natural for me to feel this way. I'd like to feel lighter. I feel mad at myself for manifesting it this way. Universe, I still need you to guide me to enjoy this path ahead of me as joyfully and beautifully as I can. I'm finding a beautiful next place of employment and I'm enjoying the journey to get there. And do the diligent work of applying every day, because that is something you need to admit that will help you feel better. It is okay if sometimes the action is spirit led by us, and sometimes it's just I just know I'm going to feel better if I do this 30 minutes every day. The point is you're supposed to do the humaning, the action. We, once you send off your desire and you relax and go, show me what it feels like to be at my next place of employment where I'm softly, beautifully in my body, being a feminine mother and wife and attracting to my life mate. We then start going, oh, we know what she wants. Let's find some companies that will give her that. Okay, let's see. And it looks like my human does this 30 minutes every day. I think I could get her to post this next Tuesday. Okay, I'm really glad my human is doing that 30 minutes every day because I can get this one to put that job post here next Tuesday. This one I could get them to post it Friday. So what you're doing is these are the human level actions that I feel good about taking. Universe, if there's something else I need to do, guide me to it, make it so obvious that I have to do it. And then we go and like, how do we connect the two? How do we connect the two? How do we connect the two? So continue to do your part, let us to do ours, and then recognize it's more about you sinking into your body and allowing the internal shift to happen. And as carrying the next step further from what Kelly started, what we said, it is oh my God, it is my desire. I do want to be making more money. I do want a coworker best friend. I do want a best friend at work. I do want more money. Oh my God, it would feel so good. I do want a boss that really, really likes me and that would protect me to the end of the moon. I want a really good relationship with my boss. I want to be on a creative team. Oh my God, this is what, so a lot of this sinking into your body and admitting some of the vibrational contrast emotions is so that you can have those epiphany type moments too, where you go, oh my God, this is what I like. This is what I want. You're going to be okay, Aries. You're going to find your place. You're going to find your home. Good message. Good message. Good luck, Aries. Comment below. Let me know what's going on. All right, let's go on to Taurus. Hey, Taurus. If you want to meet your spirit guide, free meditation down below. If you want a free mini read, come hang out right here on YouTube every Tuesday, Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I go live for free. The show's called High Vibe Morning. Would love to have you there. Ooh, interesting. Okay, Taurus. Sorry about that. Oh, Taurus, I think you're a little frustrated and stuck on the. Hold on, they're telling me to read this in the order of left to right. It's like emotional balance that you need right now. And it's really about emotional balance that you're good enough. And so, for those of you who have bought my course, Becoming Who You Really Are, doing that unconditional love meditation would be a really good idea right now. Really good. Because there's something right now going on in your energy. The balance isn't about finding an emotional balance. Let me just get into alignment. The balance is, I'm good enough. I'm good enough. I'm good enough. I'm lovable. I'm I'm good enough. I'm lovable. Those would be your affirmations for this week. I'm goodable. I'm goodable. I'm good enough. I'm lovable. Because it's really finding that balance that like you are good enough for everything that you desire. From there, the love will flow, and that does include romance. It's not about putting the gas on the pedal to the love manifestation right now, though. Like, it's whatever you manifested this in a way where you're focused on something else and you're allowing the universe to change your love vibes. Oh, hold on. Spirit wants to come in. So, Taurus, just because you're starting to feel better about the topic of love does, doesn't mean to put the pedal on the metal on it. Focus on your other thing. Focus on enjoying your life. There's a little bit of enjoy your life. Enjoy the holidays, enjoy the going to see the Christmas trees, the holiday decorations, spending some good time with some new friends, reach out to some new people. All you're feeling is a little bit of a growing of a better emotional state around love, and just go, my inner being and source is doing their part. They're changing my vibes around that. I feel the vibe shift. Thank you, universe, for doing your part. I am still focused on this other thing. And then from there, it is okay if sometimes your daily action for the thing that you want, sometimes it will be taking a meeting, applying. Sometimes it will also be, you know what? I'm feeling high vibe on this. Let me meditate. I'm not feeling so high vibe on this. You don't need to force getting high vibe on it, but it's okay if you just, I'm going to go do a couple of meditations that are associated around this topic, because then you've at least done your part. This is about you every day committing to a small action, a small change, a small changeable action that will help you get your desired result. So it is okay if sometimes it's, I'm just going to go listen to that person on YouTube who talk about their journey of becoming a broker and starting their brokerage. You can just listen to that video every day until you're like, okay, I feel better. I'm on track. So a lot of this is about that internal shift that Kelly mentioned, and you going, I'm on track. I'm on track. It's okay for nervousness and jitterness and worry and doubt to come up. I'm starting afresh. I'm starting anew. I'm on track. It's really about accepting where you're at and just going, I'm on track. I'm on track. And honestly, don't put any effort into your love life. Yeah, just don't. It's really about embracing and enjoying the friendships that you got going on right now. I'm glad to have gotten that call out of nowhere. Yeah, you know what? I do feel a little bit of lack. I would like more cuddles right now, but I get why I manifested it this way. And it's like almost making that list too. Here's what I've enjoyed about all my friendships this last week. Here's what I enjoyed about stories from other friends. Here's what I most like about living with people. This is what I most like about being in a relationship. And Spirit wants to come back in because none of that is about you manifesting a relationship. All of that is about you basking. This is what I enjoy about people, about relationships. And then from there, you got to let it go and you got to focus on the thing you want to focus on, which again can include just doing energy work on it for a while. Meditations, listening to other people talk about their journey to get what it is you want. You taking time to find all the positive thoughts about when I am that person who has XYZ, universe, show me what that feels like. What are the thoughts that are going to be coming to my head? I want to start feeling them. This is about you lining up with making a deliberate decision to become a new person and then not only allowing the shift, but taking the dedicated daily action to come. You used to manifest a purse, a trip, a one-time thing. You're now manifesting a little bit of a personality shift. And one thing that we worked on with Kelly in a meditation time, well, it wasn't a sit down and meditate 15 minutes meditation, but she was being occupied in something else. It was oh, this is what I'll like about that. Oh, I get it. I am going to be more productive every day. I am going to start working 2, 3, 4 hours every day on my YouTube channel. I'm just getting a different relationship with time. I'm just changing my relationship with time. And I'm just going to be enjoying how I spend my time differently. I'm just going to be more aware of time. I'm going to be more punctual. So I'm going to get fun in a new way. I get how I got fun in this old chapter, but I'm going to get fun in a new way of life. All right, let's see how this unrolls, because I can come back to this life if I want. Let's see how this unrolls. All right, Taurus, I hope that was helpful. Let's go on to Gemini. Hey, in Gemini, free meditation to meet your spirit guide down below. And if you'd like a free mini read, don't forget, I go live every Tuesday, Thursday, right here on YouTube at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So come hang out. Whoa, Gemini, what is going on in your life? You got the Tower, the King of Fire, and the Four of Air. So this is definitely not time for new action. You know, you got to do whatever you got to do to survive on the human level, whatever you already got going on, you know? But it's not time to start a new project. It's not time to take massive brand new action. Like, cause you actually need to like rest and recoup from whatever it is that happened. Okay. There's just a little time to kind of like, you know, lick your wounds a little. If you go to the gym and, you know, you're deadlifting and you kind of pull one of your hammies, you don't go and deadlift 2 days later. You give that hammy at least a week off before you do it again. So same thing with emotions, right? You got to be okay to like let your wounds heal, lick your wounds. Because right now, any new action you'll take is you pouring salt on the wound. You know? And it does kind of like it was a little bit of a devastating blow. Maybe not devastating blow. It looks like it was more a shock. Like a what? That's not what I was expecting. What? That came out of nowhere. Um, and the other person involved in the situation, believe it or not, they weren't being aggressive. They were holding firm to a boundary of theirs that they needed respected. And that, oh, okay. So that's why like right now it needs to be more of a place of, whoa, that wasn't what I expected. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. Oh my gosh, I feel so abandoned. Like it's whatever happened, it created a shock. Okay. And when you're in shock, you don't want to take massive action. You got to kind of like let your nervous system recalibrate, reset, get into rest and restore mode. So you should be like regulating your nervous system right now and like doing some automatic journaling just to let your emotions kind of flow out. Because like, let's just, if you got into a fight with a lover, and you were like, baby, I love you. And he was like, I need to work right now. I told you I have my presentation tomorrow. And you're like, I know, but baby, you need a hug from me too. You need love from me. And he's like, I had like, what are you doing in the, in lingerie? My business partners are coming over in 2 minutes. Go get changed. And you're like, I just wanted a quick hug. Why couldn't you hug me? I told you I had this meeting. Go change and like get out of here. And then they go walk to the meeting, right? You're in shock. You're like, I thought they were going to love me. I thought they were going to like the surprise. I thought this would be beneficial and good for them. If you try to come back like right after the meeting, why did you shame me? Why did you reject me? You're still in shock. You got to let the shock go out. You got to let all your emotions be processed, okay? Because then you could allow yourself to feel, oh my God, I actually feel embarrassed. I feel humiliated. I feel humble. Oh my God, he actually is right. He told me he had that meeting and that he told me, he's like, hey, I just need, if you can go get dinner with your mom tonight, I need it to myself. I'm bringing my business partners over. I got to show them something here at home. I really just need this. And then like after the meeting, we'll go out to dinner. And then you can allow yourself to have the conversation, babe, I don't know what came over me. I'm sorry. Because that's the actual conversation that needs to happen. I'm sorry. You stated what you needed and I didn't listen. I'm so sorry. How do I make this up to you? Right? Because if you just come in with, why did you reject me? Why didn't you like it? You're going to be hit with that force, with that wall. Because so whatever happened, okay, it didn't turn out how you thought it would have. And the person was actually showing themselves self-respect for however firm and hard they came across, okay? So it's okay to take a couple days to let the emotions like soothe out and like settle a little bit before you take action, okay? Yeah, you didn't mess anything up. Renewal, second chance, judgment card. They'll be able to be a conversation that happens for repair, but let the emotions flow, Let the emotions flow. Don't try to take any kind of action right now until you can get to the point where your emotions are out and you could get to a point where you could see it from their point of view, and you allow yourself to feel your little bit of humility, like, oh my God, he asked for this and I did this. Don't have the conversation with the person. Okay, let's go to Cancer. Cancer, if you'd like to meet your spirit guide, free meditation down below. If you want a free mini read, come hang out Tuesday, Thursday, 11 a.m. right here on YouTube. Cancer, your message this week is, the worst is behind you. It's like you've been, Cancer, through a series of mini graduations in the personal development area of your life. And you've just crossed another little threshold where relationships, love making, relationships in general is going to be even easier for you. Like, it's going to be easier for you to start conversations. It's kind of like the social anxiety has dropped too. It's almost as if there's an element of you taking a look at your career and recognizing that it doesn't need your full focus anymore. Like, that phase of your life is over. It's like you've gotten to a certain degree where it doesn't need to be your full focus anymore. Right now, it looks like there's a little bit of discomfort growing within you for how much easier relationships are coming to you and how much easier it is to like be around new people, that you're starting to get ideas and impulses to like social hangouts, people to reach out to, maybe dates to go, maybe someone to take a date on, and you're like, why did that idea for my date come? No, I need to clamp down. I need to focus on work. I need to get to here. I always wanted to get to here before I started dating, right? But sometimes when you get the partner, then your love cup's going to be full. It's going to be easy for you to get that job. But it's really more about, for you, it's like an acknowledgement of, I'm making enough money to enjoy the kind of life I want. I do love people. The days of me purely focused on my career are definitely over. I've hit an element of success. I've hit an element of stability in my life. I am ready to pursue other avenues, and hobbies alone ain't cutting it. It's kind of like you're getting ready to be ready to admit that you do want a little honey bunny in your life. So your first step for that is just admitting, I'm deriving a lot of career satisfaction and it's no longer my full and sole focus in my life. Okay, let's go to Leo. What does Leo need to hear this week? Oh, they're telling me to shuffle the cards. Oh, and they're guiding me to a specific card. We never had them do this. What's going on in your life, Leo? Oh, okay. Oh, Leo, free meditation to meet your spirit guide down below. If you want a free mini read, come hang out every Tuesday, Thursday, right here on YouTube at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Well, it just kind of looks like the days of fun, the days of frolic in your life are over. You've done something recently that's really made you have to step up and be more responsible. And I don't think you were fully prepared for that shift, Leo. Whatever it is, you're now like, what? I'm being responsible every day. What is this? What? And so I think you're having a little bit of a rebellion, and because you got the King of Earth, which means money and career is good, okay, which also means you've recently taken on a responsibility that is a financial responsibility too. Maybe you started dating a single parent, maybe you started hanging out with a niece and nephew more, like, so you took on something that was loving and good, and it also became a little bit more of a financial responsibility burden than you were like, oh wait, what, this comes with that too, hold on. You also got the Emperor, which is the ultimate, like the Emperor, right? You're not just a king, you're the Emperor, okay, but you're like, hold on, Page of Fire, wait, I'm still supposed to be able to have fun, I'm supposed to be able to like go run and do this thing and like this fun and like play this sport, or go play poker, go play cards with the boys, like whatever it might be. Okay. So you stepped into something thinking that it would just be a little bit more generosity of your time, a little bit more generosity of your money. And instead it ended up being like, whoa, now my everyday is full of more responsibility. And I just don't think that you were prepared that a decision that you made was going to give you that. But like, okay, because you're having a little bit of the rebellion. And right now, I think you might be blaming the other person, taking it out on the other person, a little bit of like a, you need to give me space. You need to be supporting me more. Somehow you're like, you're kind of rebelling against another person. But what it needs to be is just recognize, oh, I'm now in a phase of life where I have daily responsibility, and you got to just embrace the new journey, embrace the new start. Like, this is the life I picked. This is the life I picked. This is how it happened. This is how my love story unfolded. This is how my family life unfolded. This is how my career life unfolded. And like, here I am. Because then you're at least going to be able to be like more balanced and like not take it on the other person, not blame them. Like, it's just what happened. It's just where you're at. The change was going to happen whether you wanted it to or not, whether you were the one who were, oh my God, yes, I want this, let's do this, versus that came out of nowhere. How did she trap me? How did work trap me? Oh my God, I'm here. But you just got to embrace well, this is the journey I'm on. You do need to be willing to like carve out your alone time too. Hey, listen, I know that that's really something that you need out of me. I want to remind you that I already do this, this, and this, and this, and this for the family. I wish I could do more, just my capacity level. I also need this amount of alone time, this amount of time at the gym, this amount of alone time so that I can be fully recharged to keep up everything I've already said yes to. So I'm really sorry I don't have the capacity to do this right now. And then since like if you are in a relationship, especially when it's like a little bit more serious, you don't just abandon the other person, let them figure it out on their own. It's like, how else can we solve this? Does something need to be arranged in your life so that you have the capacity to do this? Do we need to hire a babysitter? You know what I could do? Like, I can't do it, but you need a babysitter? Okay, great. And then if they can get the babysitter, great. If it's like you know what? I can afford a $70 a week babysitter. I'll go ahead and pay for the babysitter. I just can't be the one to do it. So it's like, be willing to have the conversation and be there with them. Be willing to solve the problem with them while still holding firm that it's like, I can't be the one to do it. Um, I need this alone time. Just don't abandon the other person as you do your like whatever you need for yourself, Leo. All right, let's go on to Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear this week? Oh, they want me to pick cards. Okay, they're just not going in order this week. Well, Virgo, okay, you got to let go of the past. Whoever it was that you had a hard time reading, a hard time connecting with, a hard time having good communication with, you kind of just got to like let that person go and acknowledge. And it's like there's almost a little bit of acknowledgement of how I approached that relationship was just flawed and wrong. It does seem like whatever that relationship was, you put a lot on them. Oh, they'll just change. Oh, they'll just change. Okay, something like that. But it's you know what, how I approached that relationship, how I approached the structure of that relationship. It just wasn't wise and good. And if you just like let that past relationship go, that's when you're going to start to feel hopeful again and start to get new insights from the universe to guide you to like a happy home, to guide you to a happy unity position. Um, you just got to let the past relationship go so that the magic can start unfolding for something new, something even better. Um, and it may not necessarily be love that you're manifesting. It might be, it'll be something that feels soul led, maybe a mentor, maybe, a best friend, maybe a new girlfriend in your life that feels like a sister or a brother, whatever. It's just new connections that feel more like safety and home in your body when you interact with them can be on your way when you like let go of the past. Well, that was a short message. Let me know how that goes, Virgo. Okay, let's go on to Libra. Libra, free meditation to meet your spirit guides down below. And if you want a free mini read, come hang out right here on YouTube, Tuesday, Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, Libra, your weekly message. This is a good one. It's a little short and sweet. Oh, okay. Um, you're at this place right now, Libra. We're just not seeing the possibilities. We're just not finding access to that better feeling thought. So you're just not seeing how it's working out for you. You're not. Once you take the time to relax your body and go, okay, universe, show me what's good about this. Show me all the reasons why I can have that in my life. Inner being. But for this one, you're going to have to like pause, sink into your body in a meditative state and go, inner being, how do you view this situation? How do you view this situation? Because it's kind of like you just need to get access to those first 1, 2, 3 good feeling thoughts, okay? Once you do that, then you got the wheel card. And this is that 180 change in life. That's a positive change. You saw it coming. You wanted it. You manifested it. And like law of attraction momentum will pick up after those first 2, 3, 4 good thoughts that you deliberately put access on, and will really start to change the tide, clarified by the Knight of Fire. So your energy will come back, your passion will come back, things will just start to take off. And then you're going to sink into your body, and you're going to have this like you came into your own kind of moment, and you're going to have the, oh my God, I'm proud of myself. Right now, the reason why you're not letting yourself find those thoughts is because you're doing a like, oh my God, if I don't get it, I will feel too sad. I will feel too embarrassed, too humiliated. I'll feel defeated. If I don't get it, I'll just feel so sad. So I'm just not going to think about it. You got to let that go. Because once you find oh, here's what's good about that, the wheel comes and it changes. I'm feeling a little called to share this little story. When I first started this channel, I always wanted to do this. But like I had a boyfriend at the time that was taking up 4 or 5 days a week at a time. And I had a best girlfriend who was taking up 3, 4 days a week at a time. And I was just like, wow, man, I'm worried about him socially. I'm worried about her financially. I'm never going to be able to start my thing. Then the guy and I broke up, and I was like, wow, I'm still worried about her financially. I'm still worried about him socially. I was like, universe, I somehow need to not worry about those 2 things so that I can start my life purpose, my life mission. Yeah, they started dating. So I was in a WTF, what's good about this universe? This sucks. I was crying. I was sobbing. And then I was like, as I was sobbing in my car, I was like, well, since I live in a world where everything is always working out for me, inner being, how do you see this? And then it was, well, you're worried about him socially. You were still hanging out with an ex 4 days a week, and you were still giving her your money and hanging out with her the other 3. Like, we solved all your problems in one. I was like, oh, right? The wheel, it is a 180. So it can be like a, oh. But once that happened, I was like, oh, wait, I get to spend my time on starting this business now and with other friends. I'm like, oh, I haven't called this person in a while. I haven't called this person in a while. And well, yeah, let's start. How do I do YouTube? And then I've been supporting myself off of it for like, I don't know, how has it been 6, 7, 8 years now? And I love doing it. So you just gotta like gain those few positive thoughts, and then it like takes off. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, free meditation to meet your spirit guide down below in the comments. And if you would like a free mini read, I go live right here on YouTube every Tuesday, Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So Scorpio. Well, you have a choice to make. You have a decision and a choice to make ahead of you, okay? And I think it's between 2 things. But it's kind of like which one you want. Quit trying to people please and quit trying to people please and even consider the other one. You know, like let's just say if it's a choice between two lovers, one of them's going to be disappointed, but you can't carry that person's disappointment. That's theirs to carry, not yours. You got two opportunities presented in with you. Just take the one you know you want, because once you take it, your life's going to be love filled. Your life's going to be fun. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. And you're going to just have success and victory. So just take it. Just do it. You know what you want to do. Don't agonize over it. Don't worry about the other person. If you were on a backpacking trip, you got a backpack on your back full of stuff. They got a backpack full of stuff on theirs. You can't carry two backpacks on your backpack. You can sometimes, hey, I got a little room in my backpack. I can carry a little bit of yours, but you still have a capacity. Same goes with emotions. You can't carry two backpacks on your back. You can't carry someone else's emotional pain. Oh, but if I delay the choice, I won't hurt them. Oh, but if I hurt them, who else would love them? So I got to pick that. No, you can't carry their backpack. You're carrying your own. That's their life journey. And people are more resilient and capable than you think they are. So make the choice that you know will make you happy. Right, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to hear, see, feel, and know this week? Oh, be okay that what you're doing is off to a little bit of a bumpy, rocky start. Like, it is okay that there's bumps in the road. You didn't do anything wrong in your manifestation at all. You're just not at that phase of the manifestation where the red carpet's rolling out before you. Would it be nice at the very beginning of a manifestation if it rolled out that way? Absolutely, right? But all that means is that there's a couple of limiting beliefs in the way that you didn't know were there. That caused the bumpy delay. There were a few things you had to learn along the way, because sometimes when you start a journey, you don't know what you need to know. The first time I made my YouTube videos, the sound was horrible, and just buying a cheap little headset with microphone makes them sound so much better. I didn't know that. So the first month I made videos, the sound quality sucked. I got a lot of negative feedback. Um, and I also got feedback to get my hair out of the way. So that's why you gotta be okay. There's like a little bit of a bumpy start. You're still on the right path. Keep filling into your passion. Keep reminding yourself why you love doing it, what you like about it, what you enjoy about it, and also be okay with basking on what you're going to enjoy about what you get out of it. It is okay for you to enjoy what you get out of it. Because it's like once you cross that journey and here's what I love about doing it, passion, here's what others love about it, and here's what I love that I get out of it. That's when you're going to come full circle and be the empress, right? Because you can't be the empress running a whole country, a whole kingdom, if you also don't receive some stuff for yourself. Because the empress is in the most beautiful dress. The empress has people running and doing missions for her just to make her happy. The empress has the most beautiful crown. So that's why you've got to learn to, what? I do want that job with the more money because I do want that Porsche. You got to get into the fun of what you're going to get out of it. Then you're going to be full circle on your emotional journey. All right, Capricorn. Wait, Capricorn. Let me do the timestamp. Capricorns. Oh. Oh. Well, Capricorn, yours is for your love life. Um, for your love life, there's a little bit of stalemate going on, a little bit of, I would call it just a stalemate. And what it is, what the other person needs to feel from you is that oh my God, this person makes my soul happy. It's like you need to admit to yourself, they make my soul happy. They make me happy. My life, not even my life is better with them in it. It's my soul is happy with them. Okay, it looks like there's a message from your lover coming through. I love you. I I can't wait to be with you. I just can't be with you right now. I got to finish some things up. I just got to wrap up a couple things. I can't focus on you and focus on it at the same time. I don't expect you to wait for me. In fact, I know you're probably not. You're a good catch. I am deathly afraid that someone's going to swoop in and get you, but like, I'm going to come back for you. I can't focus on you right now while I'm focusing on this. I just got to wrap this up. I just got to get through it, and I just got to wrap it up. I do need to know that I make your soul happy though, if I'm going to like come fully back and like pursue you. Okay, are there any more? It feels like there's more messages. Are there more messages? I need to know that I make your heart sing, that I make your heart happy. I need to know that like me being me is what makes your life better. Not your life is better with me in it, because that could be misconstrued as practical things, as gifts I give you. I need to know that your heart, your life is more enjoyable. Like your heart is happier with me in it. That's what I really need to hear, see, feel, and know from you. When I fit, like when that shift in your energy happened, that's when like communication will pick up. But I think it's going to take you a little bit of time, Capricorn, to have that moment. Because that person doesn't, as they're wrapping up their past journey, I think you're wrapping up your journey of blocking out love. And for you, blocking out love looks like, instead of going, oh my God, this person just tickles my fancy. I love how geeky and nerdy they are. I love how they geek out over this show. I love how they introduce this to me. They're just so eclectic and unique. Instead of just allowing yourself to get to that, like, kind of like, oh my God, I just love them so much. You're going, no, I'm not. I like them. I'd like it if they come back, but all the dating advice out there says don't chase, just focus on your own life. Like, do you see the difference between the two? So I think it's going to take you a little you're going on a little bit of a journey to go like, "Oh my God, I'm just going to allow these emotions to come out and exude out of me. My life is better with them in it. I like them. I just love how geeky and unique they are. My life is better with like their unique personality in it, and their unique love, and their unique way of enjoying and experiencing Earth." That's when things will pick up for you too. It's okay to admit that you want more communication with them, whether to just at least admit it to yourself. I do want more communication with them. I love communicating with them. Like that's a lot of your growth, Cap. Whatever happened, from childhood or past old younger relationships, it's oh my God, I do want someone in my life where I love hearing from them every day. I do want someone in my life where I hear from them every day, and I look forward to hearing from her their other day. And it's like this, hey, they're calling, hey, they're on my phone. Yeah, that's when you got the world. That's the completion, the journey card. It's like you went from having to view relationships as a burden to viewing them as, just yucky yucky, to wait, I like when they call. Wait, I like hearing their daily stories. Wait, I like being in communication with them every day. Yes, they annoy me. Yes, they frustrate me. Yes, they irritate me. But like, oh my God, my life is better with them in it. And like, just to allow yourself to have that moment where you're like, I love them. I like them. Like, as they're wrapping up their past, like that's the journey you're on, to just allow yourself to just, they're so great, Okay, are there any other messages that want to come forth for Capricorn? It's worth the effort. It's worth the work. You're not stuck. You're not stagnant. There's nothing toxic about this person, about this relationship. You got to let those fears get out of the way, Capricorn. You just got to let those fears out of the way. It's worth the effort. It's worth the effort. I like them. And you're not stuck. You're not stagnant. You're just not yet at the point where you're like talking every day. That's it. So it's like, manage your emotions in the meantime, Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, if you want to meet your spirit guides, free meditation down below. And if you want a free mini read, come hang out right here on YouTube at 11 a.m. Eastern Time every Tuesday, Thursday. I go live with High Vibe Mornings where I do free mini reads. Wow, poor Aquarius. Aquarius, I wish I could just reach out and like hug you. It just looks like you're going through you're going through releasing something from your past for sure. It's more emotional than you thought to move on. It's like you almost thought you're like pushing something off, taking care of it. Oh, I'll take care of that at the end of the year. I'll take care of that at the end of the year. Oh, I'll take care of it at the end of the year. Oh, I just gotta like pack up some boxes and donate it, you know? So in your mind, you're like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. But yet now that you're actually doing it, it's like, oh my God, I'm in my head. Oh my God, what are all these emotions? Oh my God, why am I beating myself up thinking I coulda, shoulda, woulda done it differently? Oh my gosh, why do I not know what to do? Do I like call them, give them their stuff back? Wait, but if they wanted it, shouldn't they have gotten it by now? Wait, I don't want to like get rid of it and then they end up wanting it. I don't want to be that jerk, but I also don't want to call them if they don't want it because, you know, they've known it's been here this long. Like, that's just an example. Confusion, not being clear on the right and appropriate action to take. You're in your head, double racing thoughts. Um, and it's like you just weren't prepared for how hard it was going to be to like wind down and close down this chapter of your life. Okay, what's your advice to them though, Spirit? Come on now. We can't just say, oh, you're emotionally confused right now. Oh. Well, be a little more like not let love in like a romantic partner, but like let a little love in. Like, okay, it's just when this card comes up, it does tend to mean that there is like mutual attraction, mutual chemistry, but this card implies no relationship pressure on your end or their end. It's the card of, yeah, we play well together. Like, as in, just because you know that someone's interested in you doesn't mean you shouldn't go on a hike with them right now in this difficult time. They're not feeling led on, you're not leading them on, but it's like doing something fun that's like a mutual hobby between you and someone else would be really, really good for you right now. So it's definitely just like, yeah, you're not leading them on, they don't feel led on, like they're a big girl, they're a big boy, they're making a choice, you know? But it's because it's kind of like if you don't take a little time to like, I don't know, maybe you both just like going on hikes outside. If you don't take that little time, just do a short 1-2 mile one. All I can tell you is that will lighten the mood. Taking that like shared hobby action is what's going to lighten your mood, and believe it or not, help you process some of your emotions and will like get you a little energy for work, a little energy for the day, a little energy for life. If you don't do that, you're going to have to hermit and you're just going to like shut off and cave off. And like you're going to go through the journey of letting go, right? And you're at a fork in the not a fork in the road, because I almost feel like this is like a daily choice for you. Like you could daily, let me call that person and play with them, you know, or maybe not call me, whatever, hang out with them, go look at gemstones with them. I don't, you know, I don't know what your shared hobby is, but you know, you're either gonna like cave off and get hard and cold and hibernate. And then after you get through whatever it is you got to get through, then you're going to be like, oh, that was fucking rough. I isolated. Why did I isolate for so long? Or you're going to be like, all right, once a week, once every night, whatever the time frame happens to be, okay? Every 9 days, every other week. I don't know what's going on in your life. It's like, okay, I know I can connect with this person and we can go on hikes. We both like this type of food. Whatever you connect on, you can just once a week have a playful interaction with another human being who also just wants to have fun. And like you're gonna get when you're just like, you know, hanging out, vibing, laughing, you're gonna get these insights, these intuitive insights, but in a playful way. We're also connecting with someone and they want to connect with you too. You add a lot of joy and positivity to their life too. I don't think you're aware of that, but you do add a lot of joy and positivity to their life. Or you can like cave off and hibernate and beat yourself up mentally. And after beating yourself up for 4 hours, here's why I don't need to beat myself up so hard. And then go cave off and beat yourself up again. Oh, 4 hours later, here's why I don't have to be so hard on myself. Or you could just go on a dang hike or go shoot archery, whatever it is you do with this person. They're like, oh, hey, here's how I can let go of that stuff easier. Oh, hey, here's how I'll handle their stuff. I'll just, as I'm going through it, I'll just make a list. I'll put their stuff aside, but I'll still get rid of everything else. Um, and just every Friday, I'll shoot them an email like, hey, here's some of your stuff I found as I'm cleaning up. By the way, I'm out by the end of the month. If you want any of this stuff, let me know. I'll hold it till this date. After that, I'll take care of it. Like, so you're going to get that. How do you want to feel on your journey to get there? That's all. That's your choice, Aquarius. Okay, Pisces. What does Pisces need to hear? Oh, Pisces. I like your read. Um, Pisces, admit that you're feeling happy around your newfound sense, maybe not newfound sense, but around your self-respect, around your boundaries, around your clarity of knowing what it is you do want, and know that it is worth defending. Like a no, babe, it's actually really important to me that you and I do this. I'm feeling called to share this story. Um, well, okay, let me think how to share this. Like let's say you're a physical touch person, you like massaging people. There is a part where I'm just exuding my love and I like doing this. Okay. But then sometimes they're going to hit a point where oh, wait, I'm no longer giving this because my cup overfloweth. I'm giving this because they expect it and they want it, and this is about them. You need to learn to decipher between the two. When you're doing it because, no, it brings me joy versus, well, hey, like, I'm happy to, like, massage your back, but I just want to let you know that, like, this is no longer just because I love massaging. I'm doing this for you. So I just want to let you know, like, this is something that I'm doing for you to make you happy. Like, it's just important to make that distinction. Because I think what's been going on is that you've always been, no, I love massages. Oh, it's okay, I'll massage your other hand. I love massages. Yeah, I love giving them. I don't think the other person has been noting, oh, they did this for me. They did this for me. They they exuded energy purely just for me. Because it kind of just seems like whenever you're like, oh, hey, can we go do this? They'd go, no. And you'd be like, what the heck? I massage them all the time when they want me to. And they're like, but you like massaging me. You said it gives you energy. So it's kind of like they're not aware that sometimes you're doing things for them. So that's why you don't need to like go down with like torches of flaming. It's always all about you and never about me. We never do what I want. It's always what you want. It's just hey, I have this new clarity that like, when we do XYZ, yes, I love it. I like it. I always look forward to it. But here's the part of it that's really enjoyable for me and really refueling for me and energizes me. And at this point, it kind of does start to feel like a chore. Or at this point, this is when I do it, like I'm doing it just for you, just so that they're aware. And then that you're aware of like, oh, my cup is no longer overflowing. My cup is now being drained. I need to fill my cup up. Maybe you might need time alone, a self-care practice, time with a girlfriend, or maybe you're like, babe, I swear, I don't know what it is. If we once a week go get a cup of coffee at my favorite coffee shop and we just sit there and play and talk, it refuels me so that I can do all this stuff. So you're just becoming aware of like refilling your cup, and that's a beautiful thing. So that's why you got to just recognize it's a beautiful thing. This is a joyous time. This is a happy thing. This is a good thing I became aware of it, right? Because no one needs, if you're in a relationship, no one needs one person building silent resentment for a very long time. And then one day you just like, well, like, I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm out. So it behooves the other person too to go, babe, I need to bring this up now because I am building resentment, and that's not going to do any of us any good in the long run, right? So it's just 10 of Earth. There's definitely a lot of good and happiness and a family chance with this person. You just got to get through the communication of your needs and through the how are you going to fill your cup. All right, guys. I hope that helps. Love you guys a lot. Stay connected. Stay tuned in. Have a good day and hope to see you at High Vibe mornings, Tuesday, Thursday, 11 a.m. Bye, guys.